Headline out of CNN Business, Starbucks will raise wages again, but not for unionized workers. I love me some Starbucks. And I love Starbucks even more, specifically CEO Howard Schultz, who has returned after he didn't launch the business, but he helped grow it to the heights that we know it now. Took some time off. Now he's back. One big reason, because a lot of Starbucks stores, more details on this in moments, are unionizing. And so he's coming back in part to handle this thing. And I'm very, very vocal, confident, and on record on this show about what I think about unions. Unions, the core philosophy around a union, when unions became a thing, you go back and do your own history. I won't take too much time on this, but go do your own history. And when they came about, it was taking on a real problem. But now, as with anything, when politics get involved, politics ruins everything. It ruins unions, it ruins companies, it ruins Thanksgiving dinner. You know, everybody's having a blast at Thanksgiving until Uncle Larry launches off into a political tirade, okay? Politics ruins everything. Politics got involved in unions, and now they don't actually give a ladder of growth to people. So I'm not going to get into that. If you want to look for that show, we talked about that not too very long ago. Okay, so here's what he says. So Howard Schultz is coming back, and he says, look, we raised wages back in October, and we're going to honor those commitments to employees, even if they voted to unionize. So the wages that Starbucks raised in October will go to those employees who unionize. But he said, future wage hikes are coming. And if you're in the union, you aren't eligible. He said, workers at our company-operated stores will receive these wages and benefit enhancements because we, as Starbucks, can control their pay. But when you get unions involved, they control everything. And so there's always this big negotiation. Again, politics, not benefits. The company plans to invest $200 million in wages, equipment, and training, among other benefits, on top of previously announced commitments. And overall, Starbucks is planning to spend about $1 billion this fiscal year on employees and improving customer experience in stores. This is good. This is very good. This is leadership. Understanding our people are our greatest resource. So they're doing it. And you got some employees, snowflakes generally, who've been manipulated, and they're more concerned about expressing their feelings than growing. So they've decided to do this union thing. And he's looking at him, he's going, all right, let's dance. If you're a part of the union, you're not getting any increased wages or benefits. I love it. That's leadership. The first company-operated Starbucks store, if you've not heard this, voted to unionize in December. Since then, about 46 stores have voted to unionize, with 5 voting against it. Overall, 237 company-owned stores have filed petitions with the National Labor Relations Board so far. Now, that's only a small portion. It sounds like a lot. It's not. It's only 8,800. Small portion of, that is a small portion of the 8,800 stores. Okay, so you hear 230 stores, it sounds like 237. So, oh my gosh. No. And let me tell you something. Good on the 5 stores that voted against it. Because what you actually voted for was your freedom, and what you voted for was your advancement. By the way, you know what cracks me up? Because I said I think unions aren't good for people, the people who don't like that will immediately shut out everything I just said and miss that I just said. When you vote against unions, you are voting for your freedom and your own advancement. They'll miss that whole sentence. So I said it again, just for snowflakes that get offended.